What's good, YouTube? So just a quick message, a quick word that touched my heart. When you ask God for strength, brace yourselves. When you ask God to make you strong, brace yourself. See, I too used to be of this opinion, so I know I'm not the only person. A lot of times when we really know God, I'm praying for strength. God, make me strong, make me strong. I feel like a lot of times we have this idea in our head that the strength is just going to come from God and pour down on us, and all of a sudden now we're buff and we're strong. No, God makes you strong from within. Everything begins from the inside. Why? Because that's where God lives in you. If he's ever going to do anything in your life, it's going to start from the inside. He will come and like a blossom, he opens himself up in you. And then it manifests physically to where you are opening up. You are praying for strength. You starting from a weaker position. Now, as God is opening up in you, that strength is what now, okay, you're walking taller, you're walking stronger. Everything begins on the inside. So if you ask for strength, you're asking for anything. It's not coming from some kumbaya place up in heaven and the clouds is just going to drop this strength on you like a rain pouring over you. No, it's going to come from the inside. Now, for strength to come from the inside, you're going to have to go through things for the inside of you to change. It's not just, you're not going to wake up today not having done anything different and you're a whole different person. So that strength that's going to blossom from the inside of you, it's going to come from somewhere. Something has to come to your system for the system to change. Weak, God, please make me strong. Okay, well, this is strength on this side. Something has to happen to push this to this side. So something has to happen from weak to go to strong. And it's not some, like I said, sprinkling of seasoning on you to all of a sudden, ooh, kumbaya, you're strong. No. When you ask God for strength, you have to brace yourself. And throughout the entire process, remember that you asked for this. Remember that you prayed for God to make you strength. God will not strengthen you by doing it for you. No, he will put you in situations that require you to be strong. He will bring things into your life, people into your lives that will require you to be strong. He will remove people from your life that process of the removal would require strength from you. Now, after removing them, for you to even stand on your own, that's going to take strength. All these things are rough and tough experiences, situations, anything, whatever you want to call it. These are rough moments in life to go through. And then on the other side of that, when you have gone through this, realizing, okay, I went through this, that's the strength. That's the strength you are praying for. And then God says, okay, now you got it. It's not coming from outside. The strength will be built from within you. But it's not going to be easy. And that's where a lot of people lose faith. A lot of people lose touch because they start thinking that, yo, God, I'm praying to you. I was asking you for help. Why am I now all of a sudden going through all these things? And I swear that could be the most discouraging feeling in the world, especially on your journey, when you feel like you prayed to God for something and it feels like he didn't answer. It feels like he came at you with everything else except the answer. That is some faith-shaking thing. Like it really is. And in that moment, that's when you really have to be strong. That's when you really have to start remember that you asked for this. That's when you really have to remember, yo, it's not going to be easy. What you asked for is not going to be easy. You pray for strength, you're going to have to go through strong things to change who you are. To change just your walk, your talk. To become strong. Your life has to change. Therefore, the things you go through in your life has to change to match the scenery that you're trying to get to. You can't carry your weak person self into the strength season that you're asking for. No, it has to match. So when you pray to God to give you strength, brace yourselves. That's the only way you will get through that season is if you know, okay, I am going to be going through this. When you know I'm going through this because of this reason, I am going through this, I am experiencing this because I called on God. I'm experiencing this because God is making me strong. I am experiencing this because this is what I need to bring the strength out in me. I am experiencing this to strengthen and toughen up my walk with God, toughen up my faith. I am experiencing this because. That middle word, because, is critical. You have to get acclimated to that word. You have to understand that word in your journey. Because. I am going through this because. You won't get here without going through that because season. And this because just shows you're going through stuff. You have to go through it. You can't go over it. You can't go under it. You have to go through it to get to the goal of self. To get to the goal of self. That's just to get to the goal of yourself. The stronger version of you, the wiser version of you, the kinder version of you, the more compassionate version of you, the more rebellious version of you. You have to rebel against this world. You have to be rebellious against this world if you want to see God and if you want God to see you. God is so outside and away from this world. He wants nothing to do with this world. So if you are locked into this world, you are very far away from God. You have to develop that rebellion. You have to rebel against this world. You have to rebel against the forces that run this world, the people that run this world. If you're still believing in presidents and mayors and senators and this quote unquote leader and that quote unquote leader, you are very far away from God. You pray for strength. Brace yourself. You have to go through it. If you don't go through it, you're not going to make it, pretty much. What's coming to earth is a very hard season, and God's children right now are going to go through things to prepare us for the hard season that's coming. We're going through things now, so when the hardness does come, we're ready. We know what to do. We know what to expect. We've been built up. We can help people. So everything you're going through, you have to remember it's for a reason. You ask God for strength, brace yourself. It's going to be a ride. But man, along that ride, keep notes to enjoy the steps. Each step, each chapter of this becoming, each chapter holds major fruits. Each chapter holds major tools. Learning each tool of each chapter is exciting. It's fun. Yes, you're still going to be hard and you're still going to be going through it. It's a rough season, but there's beauty in that season. It's beautiful to learn, to see how you're changing. It's beautiful to see how you're growing. It's beautiful to see how, you wouldn't have gotten this before, but now you get it. Keep growing. So anything that you are going through right now in life, it's about the perspective. It's about, you have to just have the right mentality about it. And it's hard. Trust me, even I struggle with that. I have to stay constantly, which is what I wanted to say, constantly reminding myself, this is happening for a reason. Like this too shall pass. I'm going through this phase because. I'm going through this phase because. I am going through this because. And you have to see the other side. You can't stay stuck on what you're going through. You have to see what this is leading to. It'll help you get through this right now, so you are ready for what you are going to. Brace yourselves when you call on God. He's amazing. He's fun. He's just not soft. So therefore his children cannot be soft. That's just simple.